The evil occultic sign on the forehead of these three occult masters, six lines running across each other, all meeting at the central pivot with negative vibrations or energies passing and running across them. Now, what is being described here is the occult sign that will be found on the head of three occult lamas. I call them lamas because it's a new occult that Satan will sign, but he will sign it with three men who are from Africa. This occult is to begin in Africa by three men from three different African nations. So since it is beginning with them, they are the lamas who ordain other masters. They are the occult grand lamas who ordain other occult grand masters to run the occult all over the world in the fullness of time. Now, this is how the sign looks like. Yes, this is how the sign looks like. That's exactly how the sign on their forehead spiritually will look like. So that those who have four eyes, when you get anybody with this sign in the fullness of time, know that they are occultic. And this is how this occultism, it will come from three nations. Ghana, as mentioned here, you see the signs, you see the nations. Those are the three nations: the signs, the nations. So the three nations are Ghana, South Africa, Ethiopia. A very deadly occult is coming from hell onto the earth with three major headquarters, all from Africa, but shall spread worldwide to every continent like wildfire in the fullness of time, especially to all of UK and its territories and the nations all over the world. These three African countries are Ghana, South Africa, and Ethiopia. And truly, these three nations have gradually but surely become of date the most notorious in Africa when it comes to lacking morale and morality. The main major purpose of this occult from hell is to rampantly take away and sacrifice the wombs of females, both young and mature alike, especially the unmarried and young who are still to have children, and the ones in marriage who have not yet given birth, by disappearing their wombs into unknown occult kingdoms and altars meant to receive the sacrifices. And the more the wombs of these women are sacrificed, the occult masters who perpetuate the rituals, the occult members, not the occult masters, because the masters are there to send the members. The occult members who perpetuate the rituals and nonsense are given higher ranks, which manifest in the physical as socio-economical, as socio-political or economic leaders and rulers of certain domains and sectors in the world, which means the more members in this occult in the fullness of time, the more they sacrifice womb, the more they sacrifice women womb to their occult. They just need contact point. They don't even need to have sexual intercourse with these females, both young or mature. They just need to have contact with their womb or their waist, some particular part of their body. Then their womb just disappears straight into that occult. The more they sacrifice, their ranking or their reward is that in the physical, they are given higher positions to rule the socio-economical kingdoms, the socio-economical and political kingdoms of this world. Yes, to have dominion, wealth, and fame. Hence, something very unprecedented amidst the human race shall begin to rampantly and commonly take place, literally revealing and exposing its nature before men, where medical reports shall show and rate women wombless, with no womb at all, which must cut off marriage engagement, destroy marriages, lead to false accusations, and even suicide of many victims. So it will not only be taking away the womb of both young and mature women, it's really the one who are not yet married and who have not yet given birth. It will cause other havoc, and that's what Satan loves. The occult members of this dark occult group need not necessarily have to engage in sexual intercourse for womb to disappear, which is just one of their evil ways. But placing their hands on the waist or abdomen of women while dancing with them in nightclubs or whichever means made possible automatically disappears their womb into these occult kingdoms, which which Satan shall appoint and assign only three occult masters to head it in the three African nations as mentioned, all black African men. So those three African nations as mentioned, they will be like the headquarters of this occult all over the world. Let them who have ears then listen and take heed.